Hi, welcome back again to the last pillar. This is building your list, which is the gold. Your list is your gold, seriously. I built my list to over 20,000 partygoers in San Francisco. I was very fortunate. I also got to know the founder of PayPal, founder of Hotmail. They would come to my parties. They would be my VIP list. I'm not going to mention their names, but you can look them up. It's 5 founders of PayPal. So, building a list is really key. I consider myself lucky, but I also believe that luck happens to the person that prepares. And I would want you to be one of them as well. So when you build your list, you got to be really mindful about who ends up on your lists. In my case, it was friends of friends. That's how it started. I wanted to be around people that I had fun with and I clicked with and I identified with and that identified with me. And that's why they would come to my parties. And it started out in college, like I said earlier, and then it built on like that. And I just ended up doing a lot of events that I enjoyed. And by the way, I never really liked baseball, American baseball. Could I create a party around it? You bet I could. So we created a party around that. Did a pre-party at a bar downtown San Francisco, had some drinks. We had a bus come and pick us up. Beforehand, I had made hot dogs and put them in a cooler and wrapped them with mustard and ketchup and stuff like that. And we would go to the Giants to see the baseball game. Like I said, I didn't even like it. But I knew how to have a party and a good time. So we would rent a theme bus, like the Mexican bus. 50 people first time. We would drive to the Giants game and have a great time. So that was also building my reputation for doing a little bit different events. So that's the way I could market through my friends. So building a list is making sure your friends have a great time. You go above and beyond to introduce people and network people with people. One of the things you need to get good at is remembering first names and a little bit about what they do, because guess what? You're also going to be a connector. There's a guy I met in LA a few years back and he's called The Connector and he connects people. And very much that's also what I did. So I would gladly introduce somebody, hey, you need to meet so-and-so because of so-and-so, or meet so-and-so because of this and that, or you're from here, this country, or you're from that city. So I would remember these things. I would take notes on some of these things and have them on my little cheat sheet sometimes, and also later on the computer so I could look it up fastly. I didn't remember all the names, but I was pretty good at it. But I could have been even better at it. So that's one of the key things you need to do when you build your list. Now, building a list is not only about your attendees. Building a list is contacts in the city. Like for instance, in San Francisco, they have something called the Black and White Ball. It's America's biggest black tie event. Outside, Symphony, the Bill Graham Presents, the Opera, the City Hall. All of these venues were blocked off like in a 4-block square area. It must have been 60, 70,000 people there. Free food, free drinks, but of course you paid about $100, $150 to get in. I volunteered to be on the board for that. And I met major movers and shakers inside City Hall and people that I could network with, which was awesome for later on for contacts. So that's also part of your list building and getting good at getting contacts. And I volunteered for, one time we closed down the Bay Bridge, 10,000 people needed to have food afterwards. I was in charge of all of that. I had to get the health permits, the water, the food, all of these things. I was in charge of all the vendors there. So made more friends again, made more contacts and all of that. So that's also part of it. And then they got to getting to know you. But the most important thing is to building your list of partygoers. But you get to that doing everything you're doing. You also have to be generous with how you treat people and spend money on other people. Buy people's drinks, network and say hi, be friendly, see how you can help people. The more you give, the more you get, always. So, and you want to give more than you get, and you shouldn't really expect something in return either. Just look for people that you can help. That's one of my things that I look for as well. If there's a way I can help somebody, I love to help people. And it gives me so much joy. It gives me more joy than actually receiving. Kind of sounds funny, and it comes back to you in spades. So that's really a key thing too. So building a list, we'll get into some of my other tips and tricks for that, and also making sure that you build your list of contacts with venues and how to find the venues. You touched a little bit upon that. In building a list, we'll get more and more deeper into strategies and how you build it and get a following and have a website. And people love seeing pictures after the parties and all of that. So I'm excited to take you on this journey. I'm really, really glad that you're here. Click below, comment, involve yourself with the other people. I also am a big believer in collaboration. Form mastermind groups. If you know a promoter in New York and you're in Los Angeles or in a small town in Sacramento, connect with people. Say, hey, how can I help you? Have you tried this? Or I've tried that, or this and that, or figure out how you can help each other. That's what this is all about. So click below, leave a comment. Love to have you here. And I'm very, very honored that you're following me this long. So see you on the other side. I'm here to help as well. Fire off a message and we'll talk soon. Ciao.